By way of introduction, my name is Tony Ortiz. I'm the Administrator for Scholarships and International Affairs. This is going to be a quick presentation on the domestic scholarships that we currently have available through the ACS. You'll see the scholarship sections here. This is how they are also presented on our website. And we'll go through each of these sections so you can see some of the scholarships individually. So we'll start with the health policy scholarships. This one we actually just completed. It's a co-sponsoring scholarship that goes along with 16 other subspecialty or organizations. And there are also 2 general surgery awards that are given. As you can see here, the total applicants in 2018 was 133, slowed down a little bit in 2019 because of the cancellation of the Brandeis Health Policy Executive Leadership course. Last year we didn't accept any applications, and then this year we had about 100 applications. So the award is of $8,000, and it's towards the cost of tuition for that course. And then in the next slide here, you'll see all of the co-sponsoring organizations. Again, there's 16 of them, including the 2 for the ACS. Next up, it's going to be the research scholarships and fellowships. As you'll see here, these are all of the individual scholarships. We'll run through these really quickly. I'll spend a little bit more time on the National Surgical Sciences program, specifically because that is a new program. The rest of them are pretty similar in a sense, and then we'll go over 2 of the co-sponsoring research programs. This scholarship, specifically the National Surgeon Scientist Program, is a competitive funding opportunity for faculty members within their first 1 to 5 years of appointment, and whose research is focused on cancer-related disease and is basic or transitional science research. So this is our brand new award. It was actually developed this year. We are actually in the middle of it. As you can see, the timeline for this award started in April. It was the first week of April. The June 15th is the application deadline, and we will be selecting scholars hopefully by the end of July. The award will start in September, on September 15th. This is a 2-year award totaling of $100,000 from the ACS, but with a departmental support of an additional 100, so totaling 400 altogether. And just something really unique and new that we're starting. We definitely have a lot of inquiries so far, so hopefully the application list is pretty robust. Faculty Research Fellowship, along with the Resident Research Fellowship that you'll see includes, all follow similar patterns, require a lot of the same information. They are 2-year scholarships for surgeons entering academic research. For the Faculty Research Fellowship Award, there are 2 named scholarships, as you see here, the Martin Award and the Carrico Award. The Carrico Award is for trauma. You'll see total applications received is pretty low for the last 3 years. This is one of the focuses of mine for the coming years, is to try to bring these numbers up. The total award is $80,000, $40,000 per year for 2 years. That is very similar to the next scholarship, which is the Resident Research Scholarship. This one is readily applied to, so not much work that needs to be done here, but I do kind of want to stress the timeline on this one, because they're very similar as the faculty research. It starts in July for the open call. The application deadline is mid-September, and then January is when the selection of the 6 scholars is available. For the prior award, the Faculty Research Fellowship Award, it's between 4 to 5 scholars. I forgot to mention that. So this award is $60,000 for the 2 years, $30 per year. Going into the clues, this is another one that we want to request more applications on. So if you know anybody who's interested in obtaining, a pretty, good scholarship, please let us know, especially when it comes to PIs or research. This award is offered through the generosity of the Clues Fund, and its purpose is to provide support for the research of promising young surgical investors. So as you can see here, the total award amount is $225,000, $45,000 per year for 5 years to support research, and the low amount of applications that we've had, 12, 15, and 9 respectively in the last 3 years. Similar open calls, June, August is the application deadline, and then late September is when we give out the award. Here are 2 ACS co-sponsored programs. I'll leave this information. The first one is, both of them are actually very much NIH based. And this one specifically with research career development for the K-23 award. This is an award that we work with the SBS Foundation, and we provide half of the award. So it's a total award of, I'm sorry, it's an award of $50,000 a year for up to 5 years here. If you have any questions or concerns about this award or the next award, the contact information is actually on here and available for you. These are run by those separate institutions. Here's the ACS Triological Society Clinical Scientist Development Award, pretty much similar to what we just witnessed, but this is run through the Triological Society. Combined total of $80,000 per year, and direct costs will be awarded to the institution for up to 5 years. So again, if you require more information, you can contact, all of the contact information is here and will be available to you in the slide set. Let's go to our specialty opportunity scholarships and fellowships. The AWIDA Award, Healy Award in Oregon. So the first award is the AWIDA Award. The ACS offers a scholarship for surgeons serving small communities. The total award amount is $5,000, and applications have been very minimal. So this is another one that we kind of want to promote. So when you're in your chapters and you receive these emails that Luke sends out for me, please make sure to reach out to those that could benefit from the award. So total applicants of the last 3 years is 5, 5, and 3 respectively. Interestingly enough, last year, since we only had 3 applicants, all of them won. So open call for that is in April, June deadline, and then in August award. The Healy Award is actually pretty interesting. It's for young surgeons developing new ideas. Again, it's a total award of $5,000. The last 2 years we had awardees applications of 3 and 4. So another scholarship that we're trying to promote. Again, the open call is in April. Deadline is in June, and then an awardee in August here. Oregon is really cool because we do work with other organizations on this. So the specific information on this is we do all of the administrative work for it, but the reviewers are actually through the other 3 societies here or organizations. So the Society of Black Academic Surgeons, the Association of Women Surgeons, and the surgical section of the National Medical Association. We have reviewers from all 3 organizations who score, and then we confirm with our scholarship committee to give the award. It's a total amount of $5,000 for the year, and it's towards actually coming to an educational meeting or extending a visit to an institution of his or her choice tailored to his or her research interests. Traveling fellowships, this one's going to be pretty quick. There are 3 different applications, so it's not just one application. But out of the 3 different applications, you'll see that we've had 22 applicants in 2017. 2018, we had 10, and then it raised up against 2019. Unfortunately, in 2020, it was deferred because of the pandemic. So we plan on continuing again in 2022. The traveling fellowships are specific to international, is developed by the IRC, our International Relations Committee, who are sponsoring the traveling fellows. The purpose of the fellowship is to encourage international exchange of surgical scientific information. The ACS Traveling Fellow will visit either Australia, New Zealand, Germany, or Japan, and then we'll have a fellow from those respective countries visit the ACS as well. So there's a total award of $10,000 to be used for travel and for actually coming to the clinical congress as well. You'll see the time deadline here is in September. November is the application deadline. So that way, when we give the award in January, that gives us ample time to coordinate information and travel for access to observerships and Congress that year. And I think that is about it. This is my contact information. So please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns.